What's up, cooks? It's Wednesday. So, look what I have here. Now, a lot of people have wanted me to do a test and review of the new Cuisinart stand mixer. And I'm going to be honest with you. I was thinking in my mind that I wasn't going to do a test and review of this mixer. And I'm sorry to say that the reason I didn't want to is because I thought this thing was kind of ugly.
Kind of?
So I thought to myself that I wasn't going to do a test and review of this mixer. But so many people have asked me to do one. So guess what? There's one in the kitchen today. So I'm planning to do a full test and review on this mixer, as well as do a battle between the old Cuisinart stand mixer and the new one. But today it's Wednesday and it's time to get this baby out of the box. So let's take the stand mixer that I said I was never going to review out of the box so we can do a review.
Never say never.
So cooks, I did it. I bought the Cuisinart. So many people have asked me about this mixer that I figured it's time for me to actually review the thing. Yeah, even though I said I wasn't going to. But yeah, so we did a prior test and review of the 5-quart Cuisinart mixer. I'll put links down in the description as well as up there. I kind of like that little mixer. It was very Kenwoody. So this one's completely different. And why do you say I don't like, I don't know. There's something about it. I think it has to do with this big thing here that I'm like, what is this? I don't know. I always just, when I first saw this and it came out, I was like, Cuisinart, you had the opportunity to really rock this one in a new model. And when it came out looking like some character that's, investigating other planets with the glasses right here and the ears on the side, I was like, oh my God, they really did do this.
Well, this is not pink, like a Farberware.
Okay, so this is the Precision Master 5.5 quart mixer. It has 500 watts, 12 speeds, accessories, whisk, flat paddle, and dough hook, and a splash guard. I think the price for this was about $1.99. What's up? It's Wednesday. It's Wednesday. It's Wednesday. What's up? It's time for a mixer. How you like that, boo?
Sure, why not?
Okay, so, oh gee. Whoop. So I am going to give this the old Amy Learns to Cook try. I'm going to put aside the fact that I initially thought that this thing was kind of weird looking. So here's our instructions. Cuisinart, one of the things about Cuisinart is they always give you quite a few recipes in their book. They actually have quite a few recipes on their website as well. So, Italian bread, buttery rolls, pizza dough, white bread. I will hand it to them. They usually have some pretty good recipes.
It's 20.4 pounds, Amy. Do you feel lucky?
Do I feel lucky? If I can get it out of here, I will. Let's see. It'll be upside down. Wednesday. What's up?
Yay.
Oh my gosh, okay. So I got, the color of this is robin's egg. So let's see what we got here. We have a dough hook. Yay. So we have a splash guard here, 2-piece splash guard, not a C guard. Oops, this way. So one nice thing about the C guards, okay. One nice thing about the C guard is you can pop it in and off the mixer without having to raise the tilt head. This one is, you're gonna have to raise the tilt head to get it off. We got a paddle action. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, Cuisinart, what do you got for us? I'm digging the color. I am digging the color. It's a robin's egg. Ooh, I am digging the color. Ooh. Die-cast metal, 500-watt motor, 5.5 quart, 12-speed. So, to tilt the head back, there's a little knob back here, and you press it. That's similar to like the Breville. I do like that they have this. I do like, here's the whip. I do like that they have this inside the bowl because sometimes they stick the whisk in the bowl and it can scratch it. So here's our bowl. Pretty typical. It's kind of chubby little belly on it. So I'm going to put this down there. I'm going to stick the whisk on here. Okay, so let's give us our first little taste of the Cuisinart, a sound check. It's, you know, it's pretty nice. It's not as bad. It seemed like when I was at the at a big box store one time, I was like, this thing is kind of like sort of not plasticky, but I think one problem I have is this is not metal. These are plastic. And this knob is plastic.
So the rest of it is die-cast metal, whatever that is?
Yeah.
And then that's plastic?
This is plastic.
Wow.
So this is a hub where you're, yeah. I mean, I think that's one reason, because when I saw it in a big box store, I was like, ugh, right? And some of it is this plastic. It's fairly quiet. What do you guys think? Seems like it has a slow start. It's kind of interesting to me because it's relatively quiet, and I'm sort of liking it. The only thing initially I don't like is the fact that these are made out of plastic. That I probably, not too great. So that wasn't all I got the last couple of weeks. I want to make some maple cookies. So I ordered some maple cookie cutters. So these are Ann Clark cookie cutters made in the USA. And there are 3 sizes of maple. I think I'm going to use this one. Maple leaves cookie cutters. Look at this little small one. That's kind of cute. This would be cute for making designs on pies. So they come in 3 sizes, and I'll put a link down in the description to there. It comes with a little recipe book too. I think this company's been around for quite some time, and they're made in the USA. And the last thing I got, they don't make this anymore. And I've always had trouble with my twine, and it gets flopped all over the place, and I wanted a dispenser for it. So I got this Good Grips OXO twine dispenser and some twine to go in it. This is cooking twine. I couldn't find this anywhere. I couldn't even get it on eBay. So I managed to find it at a little kitchen shop, and they shipped it to me. This is what I was able to get on Amazon. So this allows you to store your twine easier. So this is for trussing meat and all kinds. Oh, and it comes with a roll of twine in it. I didn't realize that. I wonder why they stopped making this thing, because it had pretty good reviews. And this is like double the size of that.
Is that even going to fit?
They say it does fit on there. They say. Because sometimes I see people, they like throw their twine around all over the place, but your twine touches your food. So you need to keep the twine clean. Okay, I think I figured this out. You have to feed it down the center, and it comes out the bottom like that. So it doesn't really spin in there. You just pull it. Like that. It's not that great.
But if you take the lid off, it then spins, right? Or whatever, it comes undone? Or that's not any better?
It's only slightly better.
Okay.
Okay. That was kind of a dud.
But it keeps your twine clean.
Yeah, I guess you could say yes.
A Ziploc bag is cheaper.
Yes.
But that's more practical.
No.
You can leave that on your counter.
Yes.
You don't throw that in a drawer and lose it.
No.
So it has benefits.
Sort of. What's up, cooks? It's Wednesday. Stay tuned, because we're going to be having a full test and review of the new Cuisinart. We're also going to be having a little bit of a showdown between this one and the old one. I hope you're having a great week. I hope you don't laugh at me too hard for having this mixer in-house. It was by request, right? Have a great day, and have a great remainder of the week. So there's a chance that we might go live on Saturday, so make sure that you hit that subscribe button below and the bell so you'll get notified when we do go live. I usually post it a few days in advance, so you will get notified that, boom, we're going to be live in a couple days. Our plan is to go live on Saturday, so we'll see if that ends up happening. So hit the bell below, subscribe, hit the notification so you'll learn of us going live. Also, check me out on my website, amylearnstocook.com. You can download all my recipes there. And you can catch me every day of the week in my Facebook group, facebook.com/groups/Amy Learns to Cook. You can also see me on Pinterest and Twitter at Amy Learns to Cook. And on Instagram, I'm at Cookin' with Amy. Happy Wednesday, and we're going to test out this Cuisinart stand mixer.